Now you in the world. So the world say you're gonna die. Heaven and earth say, nature say, everything rests and regenerate. Who you gonna believe? You ever see the picture and the video? The dude get they pass away. They get transition. They get pewed up, and sometimes you can see the shadow keep going. Cause the mind, we don't forgot how powerful our minds are. See, it's we done got so scared of death that we can't accept. You can accept quantum computing, quantum particles, and quantum physics, but you can't accept you as more than just this singular experience. That you are more than this body. You are more. We are more than this. That this is just a projection of our mind. The serpent shed his skin and kept going. What did the serpent tell Eve? The serpent shed his skin and kept going at the tree that she was told, if you touch it, you gonna die. What did that tell Eve? That you won't die if you touch the tree. What else do that tell you? Eve, Eve represents wisdom, the mother, application of knowledge, the tree. Uh, when the serpent shed his skin, what else do that tell you? The skin is not the part that's alive. That's the part they get cast off, set apart. The body, the corpse. But that's not where I am is. Inside of the body, the serpent shed his skin and kept going. Well, what they say about you? Still manifests as what he is, just not in that skin. Cut the tree and you see the rings, every ring of the tree represent a different skin it has. But it's the same tree. Every day is called something else, Sunday. But it's the same sun, same constellation. What is this saying? This repetition of signs saying about you? Except when it come to you, you had a near-death experience, and it was a miracle that you survived. No, no, no. If you listening and been following this flow, don't get scared on me now. Come that you may know life and know it abundantly. Resurrected, life eternal, having overcome death, having experienced it, and can bear witness. I am. Don't stop. Don't stop. Still the present, ain't it? We experience either in the conscious or unconscious state, but whether or not we conscious or unconscious, it does not stop the fact it's still the present. You call it what you want to. Sunday. Hey man, it ain't gonna always be Sunday. You gonna be lying tomorrow if you say it's Sunday. But I won't be lying if I say it's the present. So let's look at this gift, man. Please and thank you. Let's look at this gift. It's a gift. You had a near-death experience. This is how you are being eased into this thing, in this ship. You think it happened, the car flipped and flopped, and it wasn't a scratch on you. You flew out the car. Nothing at all happened. You got up, walked off. It was a miracle. Your mind does not know death. Don't know what it is. Know you. Know what his job is. Then if we can ascend, we accept this, and whatever level that we have to accept it on, is my ears open. On whatever level we have to accept it on, so that we can accept it in peace. Jerusalem, we trying to get to. You're gonna be on one side, and then you're gonna be on another. In the birth, on one side, the beginning of a cycle on one side. They are only seen in their season. Then you don't see them no more till then you see them. Then you got the time, no matter what season. Pole star, the sun, and these 12 constellations, we always use your favorite stars to tell these stories about the lights in you, eternal. So the first thing you got to understand this story when we telling you about Jesus, the death, burial, and resurrection, the only way that you can accept this, that this is the path that you must follow. It's older than the story of Jesus. Is Cyrus, Horus, Heru, transitioning into the other side and how it goes on the other side. So in is up on this side. So for those that don't know, those that's in the dark, the sun, moon, and stars are above them. And the personification of them is what they follow. But on this side, for you now, in is up. And when you go in, you go above the sun, moon, and stars and their personification. Lord's Day. Now, at this level, right? You know when you go into your mind and it don't make no sound, you be saying all kind of shit, but it don't make a sound. Do you know why? It's not necessary. It's not really necessary. The words are for you, not for what you're going for. If you realize what's happening at this level, then it's silence when we go here. Because we not going here looking to say, going here looking to be in peace, at peace, to be still and to know. How you gonna know if we don't listen when we come here? So, all right.
Whew. Anyway.
For peace. Because we know how we got here, right? And we know what it means. It represents eternal life. But we talking about on the way in a way that cannot be perceived from the third dimension, from the world. So you just weird to them. Strange. Because you went from one way of seeing yourself to another in the blink of an eye. And you realize now life, but you had to die. What you mean, man? What you saying? I mean, for you to understand eternal life. You, us. Because that's how the world see rest. The period of rest. Set apart, sacred period. The world see that as death, and the reason for it is because of a punishment. Because remember, he punished her for him to rule over her. You didn't catch it. Yeah. But it's not a punishment that this is happening. And understanding this reveals the nakedness of the patriarchy. It's not natural. It's by force. It's by deception. See, um, rest is where the story ends. That's it. End of the story. God rest. Everything is very good. Pole star is at rest. But the mind does not know. Right? It rebel against this, especially if it came suddenly. It rebel. No. The story is I survived and it was a miracle. When you start noticing how strange things are. It's not too obvious if everybody sat around saying hooray for every too obvious. Yet you hear your thoughts echo. You see your attitude echo. Whether reflected or the polar opposite. That's how it is now. Where we are. In the mind.